What's up everybody, Kinetic here and welcome to another showcase of Diablo 3 builds. In this new video series I'm going to be talking about some of the best ways you can build your characters in the upcoming 2.6.1 patch for Season 12. We're going to start by looking at some ways to build your class based on a gear set for solo speedruns capable of farming on Torment 13 difficulty. These may not necessarily be the best builds in the game for speedrunning, but they are fun, fast, and will satisfy your need for speed with the highlighted set. These builds are especially designed for players with a low Paragon point count and few if any ancient legendary items. So, if you're already rocking a respectable amount of either of those, these builds will perform even better. Let's get started. Sometimes the best farming builds in an ARPG are the most simple ones. They don't require a lot of fancy skill timing or need buffs to be babysitted. You just sit back, relax, click a few keys, and watch everything die. And perhaps that's why so many people like me are excited to see the return of Multishot Demon Hunters. Building a Multishot Demon Hunter is also very simple. It has room even for some enhancing in your own personal way. For me, I'm using 6 pieces of the Unhallowed Essence set, Yang's Recurve, and good old Dead Man's Legacy, which are arguably the only items you need to get this build started. Most of the rest of the items are simply there for more damage and toughness. So what makes Multishot so much better in this patch if all the gear is mostly the same? Well, it's the damage. Yang's Recurve and Dead Man's Legacy have received huge damage buffs. Yang's Recurve makes Multishot attack 50% faster, and its damage has been upgraded by a roll of 150 to 200% bonus damage, which is up from the 150 max it was before. Dead Man's Legacy double multi-shot damage can now trigger potentially when enemies fall below 60%, previously 50%. Its damage has also been increased, now to roll 150 to 200%, also up from the 150 max it was before, and it can still roll an additional 15% multi-shot skill damage as an effects. The rest of the gear on my Demon Hunter is as follows: the Endless Walk Amulet and Ring set, 2 Unity Rings, 1 for me and for my follower, Witching Hour Belt, and my usual Nemesis Bracers. For legendary gems, I go with Zay's Stone, Bane of the Trapped, and Bane of the Powerful. In the Kinetic Cube, I've equipped Dawn in the weapon slot, Mage Fist in the armor, and Convention of the Elements. I've taken Mage Fist for the obvious 20% increased damage, but if you're still feeling hella squishy even with Unity, or perhaps you're playing in multiplayer and you can't use Unity anymore, then I highly recommend swapping out Mage Fist for Wraps of Clarity, which has also seen a nice buff and how much toughness it can provide you. Skill-wise, it's going to look similar, if not exactly what you'd expect from a Multishot Demon Hunter. Evasive Fire with Focus, Multishot with Arsenal, Wolf Companion, Vengeance with Seethe, Preparation with Invigoration, and Volt with Tumble. For the passives, Tactical Advantage, Ambush, Cull the Weak, and Ballistics. That's about it really. Not a reinvention of the wheel by any means, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? All we really needed was some additional power in this patch, and that's exactly what we got for Multishot Demon Hunters, which has made farming on T13 an absolute breeze. And with only a few required items to make it run, you've got the freedom to experiment and to tweak it to your own personal playstyle. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll give this build a run or two once the patch drops, coming up very soon now. If you have any questions, feedback, comments in general and stuff like that, let me know down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support Diablo 3 vids here on the channel, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.